Hello theorist, welcome to Nick Theory. By the thumbnail of the video you know that I'm gonna be talking about the twins getting a possible update. Before I begin, I don't like making these videos since I feel like theories about game releases are lazy, but at the same time I have a lot of fun making these videos. But I will try to make more lore than game releases. Anyways, back to the video. I feel like Vloper is gonna update the twins because he has been showing older games some love by updating them. So I think he would update the twins because I feel like the twins have a lot of potential. So for this video, I'm gonna be listing some ideas that Vloper should add to the twins. First, achievements. Out of all the items for my list, this seems most possible. Vloper has already added achievements for Granny and Slendrina, the seller. So why not the twins? I think some achievements could be involving killing the beetle beating. Extreme plus guests on. Also he should %100 add an achievement for completing every escape route. Also for some of my later ideas I think Vloper could make some achievements about my other ideas. Second, updating the guests. If you have ever played the twins, you know that the twins have Granny and Grandpa if you enable guests. So I have some ideas for updating the guest option. They could add Grandpa's shotgun for modes like hard and extreme, or make it where you can enable it. But I think Grandpa's shotgun should automatically be on in hard mode and above. Also Granny could have an option for extra traps and not the slingshot that all the mods have. Not much to say about the extra traps, except maybe make Bob and Buck acutely try to avoid them. And also with the traps I think Granny places, you could be able to pick it up since it's a weapon against Bob and Buck. But since that would be too overpowered, I think if a trap closes you can reopen. Also with the guest mode being updated we could add new guests. I think Slendrina would be great for the twins since I have a theory about Slendrina and Bob and Buck, and also her name's carved into the desk, into the bedroom. But besides that, you might wonder how that would work with the Slendrina mask. I think the mask will work like normal, but if you have the mask and Slendrina attacks you, then they will know you're not Slendrina and chase you. I don't think Angelina will be in, since that's not really related, even though Angelina is the main villain and a very important character. She's just not really close enough to the twins, if that makes sense. Third, Bob and Buck revamp. This is one I think would be great. I have a few ideas for this that would make the twins a million times better. Like making the AI smarter, like I said, with Bob and Buck trying to avoid burr traps. Also they could add cameras the room with the safe, and where you use the switchboard key they could make it where Buck, and if you have guest enabled Grandpa, check the cameras to check where you are at. So I had an idea to give Buck a new feature, so I thought of one for Bob. And Bob's is that he has the revolver that you build. He has that gun in hard and extreme mode. Now since this is a revolver and it's lights, then Grandpa's shotgun Bob could chase and shoot at same time, and could shoot 3 shots. But to balance, Vloper could make Bob only be able to use every other chase. Fourth, new areas. Since the last one was insane, I think we could make this map an actual prison. Since the twins take place in a prison, the cell block, we could add another cell block. Also behind the cell blocks there could be a cafeteria and have a little room that is the kitchen, and add some new items in the room. And the kitchen in the twins is a place for the guards and not prisoners. Also they could extend the courtyard, but I don't think they should. Also with the sewer area they could make it a maze like it is in Granny. Also they could add new items and just straight up new rooms. Also a solitary confinement area would be cool. Fifth, no lore. I think Vloper has to make the twins a bigger piece of the franchise, since the twins is the only game that has a straight up confirmed and good story. And Vloper should add like the twins' childhood. But Vloper waited until June, since I have a theory about that coming in June. But seriously, some updated story would be nice. Sixth, beetle update. I think the beetle is a very good piece of the twins. So if Vloper made an update, he should 100% add stuff to the beetle. Like what, you may ask? Maybe he could make it a new area, or maybe even a mini boss, but probably not. The thing I want is an Easter egg. Maybe if you play with guest with Granny, Grandpa, and Slendrina, and you die and get the beetle death scene, then when they open the beetle gate it's actually a big spider Angelina. This though I think is the least to happen, but would be cool to see. Well, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please and subscribe. If you want to talk to other fans, join my Discord server. Remember, I post Saturday. Bye.